Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of What's Your Birthday Mashup. Today is July 2nd, and I'm really excited to tell you what your birthday mashup is. For those of you who celebrate, happy birthday. Your birthday mashup for today is Actually Romantic from The Life of a Showgirl and the Tortured Poets Department title track from the Tortured Poets Department. But if you combine the two songs together, you will get the Romantic Poets Department. Now, I hate to admit it, July 2nd is really big for the Swifties because it's Tortured Poets Month. It's actually romantic because it's actually romantic that the Tortured Poets Department is one of the heartbreaking albums that everyone discusses over than The Life of a Showgirl. And it's been almost 9 months since The Life of a Showgirl has been released. Can you believe that? Looking back at it, I just realized that everything they seem to hate, they tend to hate on between Showgirl and Tortured Poets. When they hated Tortured Poets, they think it's too long. When they hated Showgirls, they think it's very cringe. When I think two albums were hated together, they meet at one, like two birds in one stone. Two birds in one stone is a common metaphor for a double album. The anthology, comparing to the standard version of the Tortured Poets Department, had a lot of differences than the original Tortured Poets, because it's like a 2-act play. Showgirl, fans must say they think Showgirl is a third act out of all the what's going on in the world. And with the beef between Charlie and Taylor, according to the fans and rumors, Swift has been battling out with Charlie since the beginning of the month. Charlie has been a big act since the Reputation tour, and everyone was really excited, even though Charlie did not like it. So she made new albums from the end of last decade to now, which, by the way, she's releasing a new album called Music, Fashion, Film. So she's going to go through all the songs from the Tortured Poets Department with this adventure, from a fortnight to being at the Tortured Poets Department. Is she tacky? Is Charlie very tacky when it comes to Brat? Is she very tackier with Music, Fashion, Film? Nobody knows. Would Music, Fashion, Film have a better chance than Brat? Because I think Brat has been overplayed since 2024, and nobody knows how they keep praising it. Nobody knows. All they do is just play a lot of Brat, and they care about it. They didn't even know her since Sucker or True Romance, which by the way happens to be one of my topics from my third studio album, a hard rock record called Meet Me Behind the Mall. Yeah, it's called True Romance. They didn't know her since then. Sucker, they didn't know her since then. But when Brat came in, everyone started to hype it out. Everyone started to get excited about it. I don't understand how that happened. If anyone is a true Charlie fan, and knew her since the True Romance era or earlier eras, make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you want to see more content. Now, let's get down to business. I only have 3 days. Today we're doing 2 more takes of Plastic Hearts. Tomorrow is the premiere of my covers for both Plastic Hearts and Something Beautiful. Make sure you watch them and listen to them. Saturday on the 4th of July, this week's one takes are Queen's 4th studio album, A Night at the Opera. Yes, classic, iconic, masterpiece. Because of Bohemian Rhapsody, everyone's enjoying A Night at the Opera more than any other Queen album. They're also British, just like Charlie XCX. I'm kidding. They're both from Britain. And yeah, Plastic Hearts is almost done. I only have 5 performance takes left. I still gotta film the Angels Like You scenes and the drama scenes. Nightcrawling, Hate Me, and Never Be Me are gonna be filmed once I get on Accessoride. Don't worry, the music video will be finished by the time being, and I hope to see you then. And tomorrow we'll be discussing Actually Romantic and My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. And remember, The Life of a Showgirl has 12 songs. The Tortured Poets Department has 31 songs. Everyone has a birthday mashup. What's yours? And that is how Boo sees it.